All right, I want to point out a red flag when it comes to interpreting the Bible it just seems like it's a red flag to me. So sometimes people have doctrines that are very different than what the early church has. And they tend to go to the Greek and Hebrew to validate their doctrine, even though the people who spoke the Greek and Hebrew didn't come up with this doctrine. It's like the opposite of what they're coming up with. And they're using the Greek and Hebrew to validate what they're saying. And you might not know that much Greek and Hebrew, but they using the Greek and Hebrew to validate what they're saying, even though nobody who spoke that, nobody around that time or even hundreds of years later has got that. This just seems like a red flag to me. It just does. I mean, it's not like something, I'm not talking about something that's 5 or 10% different. I'm talking about something that's like opposite. Like the pre-trib rapture. Like, I mean, it don't look like the scripture is talking about it to me. And it's like the exact opposite of what people like coming before the tribulation seems like it's the exact opposite of what the saints of old believe. But yet you're using the Greek and Hebrew to come up with this doctrine. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying your Greek and Hebrew interpretation. Or even once saved, always saved. Like that's not what the saints of old believe. But yet your Greek and Hebrew interpretations leads you to come up with that. I'm not buying it. That's not what they. How come the people who spoke the language didn't come up with it, but you, 100 and some years later, are coming up with it? I'm not buying your Greek and Hebrew interpretation. I'm just not. I'm just not buying it. Okay. Whether you're right or not, I'm not buying that the Greek and Hebrew will literally lead you to believe it because the people who spoke it didn't believe it. I'm just saying. So this is a red flag to me. That, or if it's not really found in the Old Testament types and shadows, those are red flags to me. All right, it's a minor thing. It doesn't necessarily prove just because the old saints didn't believe it doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong. This is especially true of Bible prophecy, right? And I just mentioned the pre-trib rapture, but because the closer you get to the closer you get to something, the more clarity you'll get with it when it comes to prophecy, like the mark of the beast. Like, a long time ago, they wouldn't have known it was a computer chip or something like that. But now that it has the potential of being a computer chip. I don't know if it's going to be a computer chip. I really don't. I'm just saying that's what a lot of people speculate it's going to be. It's a firm, reasonable possibility, even though we don't know that's what it could be. But anyways, that's what I thought. I just felt like saying that. I just thought that was just a kind of a red flag to me. But anyways, that's all I really have to say about that. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Peace.